place has known magic. Very dark. Very powerful. This time, I cannot hope to destroy it alone.
So do you have any spells to stop that rain?
No, the rain's on purpose. The rain is to give you the true Harry Potter atmosphere as all the Death Eaters arrive, the storms going and the lightning striking. It's, I think, very Harry Potter. This is why it's been filmed in Britain. We bring the weather. There's nothing you have to CGI to look up here and think, it's the end of the world.
Hello, how you doing?
So the fans are waiting for this movie for 2 years. So
I know.
Does it worth the wait?
I hope so. Sorry about that. I've been talking very loud, I'm coughing. Yeah, no, I hope it is worth the wait. I hope they all rush to the cinema. I hope they enjoy it. I'm going to go over and sign for them all in a minute, and I thank them all for coming out here tonight. 1 minute, I'll be soon here. Sorry.
Have you still gotten used to the idea that you're a hot tub?
No, not at all. Because what I'm going to do when I get home probably is cook a big bowl of pasta and just sit and be a slob. And I'm not a glamorous person really. This is like 2 nights a year. It's incredible.
But we're very proud of the film. It's different because at its heart it's a very warm romantic comedy, which none of the other films have been. We touched on it in the 4th film with the Yule Ball, but this is the actors are much more grown up, the characters are much more grown up, and there's proper teenage angst on display here. And it's wrapped around by the ever-encroaching presence of Voldemort and the dark forces, and so we think it's something different. And we like it, and we hope the audience will like it.
I'm not repeating myself, you know. Half-Blood Prince is very different to Order of the Phoenix, and Hallows Part 1 is very different. I'm just always trying to do something slightly different with each one. It's my ambition to make the film slightly different each time.
I actually can't say very positive things for the mood on the set because we were very excited that night. It was the happiest set scene I've ever been to. It's like, because you know, it was a night shoot and it was freezing cold and everyone was drinking hot chocolate and it was sort of like, it was too much fun. But we did get there eventually towards the end of the night when we got tired and Dumbledore was just, you know, I had to reread it to remind me. I think we had to do retakes of that scene actually, but we got there eventually. It's amazing on screen. And we did a one tribute. It just felt really powerful.
I read that you already shot the kissing scene with Ron, so how did you prepare for that?
I brushed my teeth.
Yeah. Yes. Because it's kind of strange for you that you know each other for a long time.
It was strange. He's like my brother, so it was a little bit weird. But you know, you just have to remember that you're the character, and that helps.
Hi, you alright? Just a quick question.
Sorry.
I read that you already shot the scene where you kissed Hermione.
Yeah, we've done that bit.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, we were both really sort of kind of dreading it because it's quite an awkward thing to do. I mean, we've known each other for so long, and it's just a little bit weird, really. But it was fine. Yeah, 10 takes and about 5 takes. It was fine.
And who is the best kisser, Jessie or
I don't know about that. Yeah. I'd say Jessie, because it was the kiss with Emma. It wasn't something really we could enjoy, but it's over now, so we're good.
I just got a call one day saying there was an audition for Harry Potter, and my agent sent me to it, and but they do a lot of open castings, and there was open castings for my character too, so there's definitely a chance for everybody maybe, but yeah, I was very lucky. I would have envied whoever got to play Lavender Brown, so I'm very, very lucky to play her.
You know, it's Ginny that gets together with Harry, it's not me, but I guess people have such strong parallels between myself and the character.
And are you going to give away anything about what it's like kissing Daniel Radcliffe?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's weird because obviously I've known him for so long, so I'm sure the excitement if we just chose a girl in the crowd here to come and kiss him, it'd probably be more than my experience because, you know, he's just a friend like all of the rest of the cast. I know it's fun. I think that the moment in the film is very tender and I hope people like it.
Did your uncle give you some tips to play Voldemort or did you make it on your own?
Mostly on my own, but after I played the part, my uncle came around and he was talking to me about it. Yeah, so.
We're about a third of the way through filming. We're making the two films, we're shooting them back to back. And then we spend 6 months on post-production for one and release that, and 6 months for the second film. So we're well underway, which is good. It's going very well. We're very excited about those films too.
And it's going to be a total war at Hogwarts.
It will be a total war at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure, thank you.
Well, in the film we're just about to see this afternoon, you know, I can't look down for my popcorn or I'm going to miss my part. I mean, it's tiny. But now we're filming the next two films, the final piece, and I get a lot more involved there, so it's much more fun for me, you know.
You're back in the Harry Potter frenzy.
Yes, I'm doing the penultimate one this month, and then the ultimate one later in the year.
Yeah.
So I'm coming along to see this one, see how they have progressed in their lives.
And you knew the kids at the beginning of their career?
Well, I did. I mean, I did the first one when Daniel was 12. My son was also 12, so it's kind of interesting. I know how interesting my son is now, so I'm waiting to see how interesting this is. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Sorry, how do you spend your time in Azkaban?
You know, Scrabble, a lot of imaginary chess games, and plotting my revenge, of course.
Yes, and have you already shot some scenes in the next movie?
No, I've been down, I've got the lovely old wig back on again, so I've tried the clothes on and I feel like I'm back in form, ready to hit the ground running next week.
Yeah. Is it a special pleasure to play an evil character?
It is, although he's less and less evil, Lucius, as time goes by, because he's rejected by Voldemort and he's a bit worried about his family's future, and so I started off incredibly evil and that is gradually evaporating, I think.
Yeah. And what can you tell us about the evolution of Tom Felton as an actor, because you knew him as a little kid?
Well, they've all grown, you know, they've grown up on screen, so everybody else has seen them mature and become more and more sophisticated as human beings and as performers. It's remarkable. They've spent so much time in front of the camera, they're as experienced as 50-year-old actors.
So you are proud of your son?
Yeah, I'm proud. It has nothing to do with me, but he's a really fine young man as well as a fine young actor.